Yeah. What's the deal, man? We right back. It's another episode of Real Talk Television, man. I am your host, Real Talk B. I got another special guest in the building, man. Aaron Dougherty, KC, LA, NY, the man with the plan, Random Quality Films. Aaron Dougherty, man, thank you for coming on the show, bro. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, man, so just give us a little history and tell us how you got started in filmmaking.
Yeah, how I really got started as a child, I was into my childhood movies like Home Alone 2, Spider-Man.
Classics.
I was very beloved of watching those films repeatedly as a child.
Yeah.
Then eventually, when I got probably around like my teen years, my mom had a store at Crown Center at the time where she was really cool with the manager. Like she would let my brothers and we would go in and watch movies here and there. Now they didn't go with me all the time, but I would go like every Saturday. I was in there 24/7. Alan was working there at one point up there, and then he saw me going in there all the time. So at that point, I would pretty much watch just for entertainment, but I also would study and I would just watch every film, and I would I think at that moment, I feel like that was when I realized like, this is what I really want to do. This is what I actually want to pursue. Yeah. And I think I obviously didn't pursue it till like during mid-college year because I was in sports, but yeah, that's kind of where the love came from. I was just like, man, I love films. I love seeing stories being brought to life where people have their own vision and what they want to see and what they want to break down. So that's kind of where it started.
Nice. So here, right now, sitting here in 2026, you got 3 films under your belt, and you got Take You Back to a Moment, the Coca-Cola spoof, right? With I don't know if y'all seen that Coca-Cola Tyrese commercial. Y'all go back, but go watch it. Still watch it on YouTube.
Yep.
Go check it out.
Yep.
Where did the vision from that start, and then how is it projected to where you're going now? Yeah,
so that project was a small short that we did after Night to Remember, which was the very first film. Then after Night to Remember, I was telling Alan. Well, Alan was the one who actually kind of like we were talking about doing shorts, and Alan was thinking like, because we were kind of a little like collabing. He was just like, hey, we should do like you see that Tires Coca-Cola commercial? I was like, yeah, we should do like a little skit. And I was like, okay, let me come up. So we really collabed on that, and I just wrote a short script, and it's crazy because like having so much fun. That video has like over 100,000 views now.
That's crazy.
Now and that was really something we were just doing for fun, but it really was like, oh, people really like seeing it. So it was amateur, but it was like something where at least taught me of how to put shots and aim. Shout out to Ruben. He was the one that kind of actually showed me he shot that actually for us, Ruben did, and he pretty much taught me exactly how to put shots in line, and you put your own shot list. You got to put this down. You got to make sure you have, you don't want to just go in and shoot and you don't know where the movie's going to go. So you want to make sure you have everything orderly before you move on to the next scene, if that makes sense. I know I'm kind of go over, but then we edit. Then it was a lot of fun.
That's crazy. So you got the Coca-Cola spoof. You did the Night to Remember on 21st Street.
Yeah.
You got the Best Day of Your Life. Yeah. And then you did Batman vs. Suge, which is my favorite. That's hilarious. Y'all can go watch all of these right now on Amazon and YouTube right now. You know what I mean? They're hilarious. And then you got the Child Support.
Yes.
That was. Now, what happened with the child support? Explain that a little bit.
Yeah. So child support is a current project I'm still working on right now. We're actually raising money at the moment. If anyone's actually watching this, if you want to help out and be part of the fun of being a part of the project, we're actually still working on getting official sponsorship where we can actually get funders who we can actually have a partnership to help us get our gains for the money for the film. That right now is actually on the back burner as we're raising money for this. So at the moment, we actually have another project we're working on right now currently while we're actually getting the child support. We're trying to get the child support going as we're going back to Los Angeles and come back here in Kansas City just to get more funds for it. So right now that's kind of on the back burner. Okay. But at the moment we are working on another new project this fall. Which is still in work because we're going through different drafts of the script to make sure we have everything in line for it. So. And
that would be the pecking order.
Yes, the pecking order.
Order.
Yeah, okay, I said that earlier on there. Yeah.
And give me a little insight, as much insight as you can on that film and what your projection is for that film.
Yeah, that film will be shot here in Kansas City. We're also looking to get local actors here. We also have a big actor we really can't reveal at the moment, but he has worked on some films here.
Okay.
And basically, this film is basically about just a young IT professional black man who's actually trying to find the one, but he's unable to find the one in a particular certain group of women.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to your interpretation until you see the movie.
Oh, we're gonna get into it a little bit. Yeah.
But that's kind of like the most I can really say, because we're kind of still in pre-production.
Okay.
So like that's kind of the most I can really go from there. So.
All right. Well, so when you say the pecking order is so I know it's kind of based on like dating, relationships. So what is your dating like what is? Are you single? Are you single dating? Or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'm single.
You're single?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are some differences that you've seen in dating different ethnicities?
Different ethnicities?
Yeah.
For me, I date anything, black, white, green, yellow, whatever color it is. Like, as long as you're giving me the sincere relationship trueness, I'm all with you.
Yeah.
I've never really every ethnicity is like, I wouldn't say they're all the same, but I feel like they're all different in different ways. I will say culture. If I'm dating, so if I'm dating an Asian woman or a white woman, their culture is definitely different compared to a black woman who I can relate with, as far as the concern of it. That is the only difference I would say, is the culture that I experience, if that makes sense, of different backgrounds of it. But yeah, that's really all I can really say on that deal.
All right. I was just trying to see, what is, like what is does Aaron's future look like, as far as marriage? What does he think about today's black women and how they date?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Good guys versus bad guy type of a deal.
Yeah, I think for me, I would say, and I guess it's kind of going along with the film. I guess we can go there with the film, because the film is targeting on a black male. And when I'm writing this, I'm writing this off not just my experience, but other people's experiences that I already talked to. So there's different individuals who are saying that I have dated, I want to be with a black woman, but every time I date one, they're telling me that somehow there's either not just disconnect, but like I don't have the edge, or I may come off as like I'm not really thug enough. I don't have that grip enough compared to the other guy who is getting to play, and he's not. So that's kind of what the pecking order is really talking about. It's really going to be mainly aiming on individuals who are actually or trying to find a sincere relationship with a black woman. So, and obviously this isn't all black women. This is most, but obviously the movie's really rooted on finding the true, sincere black woman who is actually going to love you for who you are, not trying to be what you're not trying to be. You're trying to be a thug. That's where I feel like it's a problem, is guys are trying to be that and not go for that. So. Yeah.
So and women who date men, I can't say women because I am a woman, but women who date men, it is kind of like it's like, I want a good guy until I have a good guy, and then I no longer want the good guy because he's not thug, or he's not gangster enough, or he's not this, or he's not that. So and no lie, we in the bar, no lie, true story. We in the bar, just I'm not gonna say the bar name, but I'm in the bar and we walk in, me and my homeboy, we just finna chill, have a shot, and one of the bartenders is like, yo, you supposed to be a man. I thought you supposed to be gangster. And I'm like, we both look like it's a damn near a movie. We like, you gotta be a gangster to be a man? Like, like, that's just weird for me to hear that. And then you think of, like, I don't feel like a man has to be a gangster to be a provider, to be a protector.
I agree.
To be, you know what I mean? I don't feel like he has to be, he has to sag, or he has to look any type of way. Like, a man can just be a man and still
I
be
agree.
those things. So
that's kind of what the film is mainly targeting, is the Black community, where we have made, how I feel, how we're looking at it is from the point of view of, man, a guy who's not from the streets, who has never been, who's just a regular, came from a Black family, maybe raised and maybe in a regular white neighborhood. Let's just say, put it out there.
The Carlton Banks of the world, the Eddie Winslow's, you know what I mean? Them, them type of, those type of guys.
Yeah, and they, in the Black community, thugs and that, like thugs, rappers, that's masculine to them, where it's like, damn, how do I fit in then? Then their only case now is maybe I should be something that I'm not.
So ladies, your comments and let me know, like, why is a man's masculinity based off of his I don't even know what you would call that, like his ability to be gangster? I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, that sounds kind of crazy when you put it out there, but it's true, because so many, as I'm listening to you, it sounds like so many women base dating off of, you know what I mean? Or like they want a good guy to have as a trophy. Until
they have like 2 or 3 kids and they're in their 30s, they're like, okay, I'm ready now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like I'm ready to have your kid.
Or it's like, I want a good guy, but I still got.
They'll put you on the placement, then they'll be like, all right,
friend zone.
Oh yeah, they'll friend zone the guy who is like the who may have his stuff together. And I kind of feel like that's mainly like, going back to you were asking me about like you're asking me, hey, what's your opinion on the ethnicity?
Yeah,
like your ethnicity. Like in the Black, I would say like obviously outside of race, I would definitely say Asian, white, like they're looking for a man. Does that make sense? So like they're not playing games. Yeah. They're not gonna be like, they're coming straight up. They're saying
they telling you,
I want you,
and
like, we can, and it ain't nothing like, let's hook up. It's more like it's genuine, like we're not gonna put you placement. Unfortunately, in the Black community, where I feel this is where guys, I'm speaking for the guys that we're talking about, most Black women would say that, okay, he is a great provider. He is someone I would put, he's great husband material. This is somebody I would want it, like I can have. But I'm definitely not gonna I'm definitely not gonna go there with the have sex. I'm not doing none of that. But when the time is right, after maybe about, 10 to 15 dates, after I get done. 10 to 15? Some of them be having some lines. Some of them really be doing that.
Hold on, 10 to 15 days to do what?
Till they're ready.
10 to 15 days in what range? What the hell?
This is the beauty of this. This is life. This is what it is.
Damn the cards. Yeah. Hold on, 10 to 15 dates.
Okay, maybe not 10, 15, but I would definitely. Okay.
No, that ain't like
but majority times, right? But majority times, like what I'm saying is like, when I date, like here's the deal. I will say, like, I've dated in my race, and I have gotten play, but I would say during that play, I would honestly say, like, I would always feel that I'm not really their first choice, if that makes sense. And I'm only saying it because when I date outside, right? Yeah. When you date outside your race, you feel they're letting you know. When you get done dating them, see the problem also I will say is people will say, well, you're dating a Asian or Coca. Oh, they're very easy. It's not that they're easy. It's just they know how relationships work. Yeah. They know this is how relationships are. That's how relationships are. They ain't supposed to make it easy. They're supposed to make it easy. It's supposed to be easy. Right. They're supposed to be a compliment to your life. Right. They're not supposed to hear to make it harder for you.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So like, so it just.
But and that's where I get you good. But that's where I get confused, because you hear so many Black women say, I want a good man. I want a good man. I want a good man. And then it's like the good man is right staring you in your face. And then also the good man can be staring you in your face, and then you just like, all right, well, I still got a little Pookie and Peanut
and it's only I'm not, and again,
I want to say, you know what I mean? Like,
again, and I don't mean to cut you off. All I was going to say was when we make this film, because this film's going to happen. Yeah. Right? People cannot stop us. So, you're not gonna, this is going to happen. we're not saying it's all black. It's not, because there's good black women out there.
Yeah, but I just
but
feel
it's
like
just the majority in our culture. It's
rare.
thug. Yeah, it's very rare. It's
That's tough.
It's like gold when you find it.
That's tough. That's tough. It's like a diamond in the rough.
Yes, that's perfect. That was like, you took the words out of my mouth. That's
ladies, y'all gotta drop comments. Y'all gotta let me know, man. So what is it about the, you know what I mean, the good guy, or what, you know what I mean? Like, drop comments, let me know what y'all think, man. But that's a little crazy. So the film is I feel like you gave us a little bit, you know what I mean? I appreciate what you gave us, man. So we can look forward to that coming out 2027.
Yeah, well, I feel like all I will say is like I can't say it'll be coming out 2027 because we're gonna go to like the film festival market.
Nice.
So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. So I can't really say 2027. I would say we will shoot it in 2027. Okay. Most likely. Okay. And we may shoot it. Our goal is to shoot it this fall. Going into 2027, but as far as releasing it, I don't know. Nice. I mean, we're really below, very early stages. We just know that we're able to get this accomplished before child support, because child support is a higher budget. It's more of a Hollywood project. This project was a project where I was like, okay, I looked at Alan, I told Alan, okay, this is something we can work with, this is something we can do, and it fits the budget that I want, and we can get the actor that I want, who's very, very great actor, very great staple, is going to fit perfectly for this. So
nice.
This film is going to be very, very good. It's going to be very. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to get started, and I can't wait to have you watch it and everyone else to watch it.
So getting back to the film, have any black filmmakers or black streaming businesses ever reached out or tried to work with you? You know what I mean, as far as producing it or getting your films out there too?
I wouldn't say, well, the only ones I have were like maybe local, like regular locals here. Okay. The only one I know that has reached out, I mean, they ain't never, well, I mean, I guess they kind of would say, hey, we can, people will say, hey, we should get together, but everyone's always been, it's all good, where everyone's got their stuff busy. I know David Kirkman, shout out to him, he is another great filmmaker. I look up to his work and what he's doing. He lives in St. Louis, and he made a film. Well, that's how I found it. He did a film called Static Shock that got like over 1 million views on YouTube, and it's like getting all types of play. And he's made another film, which is a feature film called, I think it was, he'd probably get mad at me, but it's called Underneath. I know it's called Underneath. I never got to see it. Obviously, it's on YouTube. I need to watch it, but. I've reached out to him, and I never thought we would actually connect, just because I look up to his work. What he's done is incredible. There's other filmmakers here I've spoke to. No one at the moment. I think I feel like everyone here is more kind of just, if we get together, we get together. I know everyone has their own projects, but when we do collab, it's great. I love collabing with people. I love collabing with people here in Kansas City because everyone has a story to tell. Yeah. Everyone does. Thanks. So that's why I like it.
All right, man. Well, Aaron Dougherty, people, I appreciate your time, man. You can follow him on all social media platforms. Aaron Dougherty, Random Quality Films, all social media platforms. You can catch all his movies are on YouTube, Amazon. The links will be in the bio. And then I appreciate the time, man.
Absolutely.
Real Talk Television,
Thank you.
Real
Thanks
Talk
for having
man.
me.
Thank y'all, man. Love.